Hello, hello, hello. Valentine's Day lottery live Q&A. That is what's happening. And we actually have some breaking news that is happening, I believe, within the last hour or not too long ago out of California. It's pretty crazy. So the world record lottery jackpot, 2.04 billion with a B dollars, one ticket in California sold in Altadena, California last November. Someone has come forward. The California Lottery announced today in Sacramento, California, that someone is claiming this prize. And they announced the name of, let's see here. So this is just breaking. I'm just learning this as you guys are probably learning this, unless you've been watching the news. But it looks like, so this was out of Sacramento, one Powerball ticket sold at Joe's Service Station, Altadena, California. The winner was, and I quote, shocked and ecstatic. So that is really, really crazy. I want to pull up exactly what they said here. This is not scripted. This is just happening as I'm talking right now. Edwin Castro. So they released the check. This is Valentine's Day in the United States. And so they released a picture of the check with his name on it. Edwin Castro, 2.04 billion, one ticket. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So the winner is taking the cash option of 997 million point, no, excuse me, 997 million points, 900, so many numbers it's hard to even say here. 997.6 million before taxes. That's almost $1 billion before taxes. And so this one single winner, and he did not appear on camera at this press conference. He chose not to, but with California law the way it is, they, or at least with their rules, that his name was released. So this is just happening right now as we speak. Breaking news with this, the winner of the world record $2.04 billion lottery ticket. This coming forward here today on Valentine's Day in the United States, Sacramento, California. They just announced this. So it's super, super exciting. But what else is happening right now in the lottery world across the planet, on planet Earth right now? Sorrel Frazier. Sorrel, thank you so much for the $2 super. That is so generous of you. That is so awesome. And Sorrel says, is a jackpot lottery winner and millionaire. Yes, I love it, Sorrel. Yes, thank you so much. So I really appreciate your generosity and your support. It means so much. So it looks like right now, today, Valentine's Day, February 14th, in the United States, Mega Millions right now tonight, $67 million. Euro Millions, $62 million tonight, up for grabs. Also, Lotto Max in Canada tomorrow night, $25 million. Lotto Max 640. No, excuse me. Lotto Max is tonight. Tonight is Lotto Max for $25 million, up for grabs. Lotto 649, $30 million, which is tomorrow night in Canada. And the Powerball in the United States, of course, is at $57 million. The next drawing for that is tomorrow night as well. But the big news here on February 14th, Valentine's Day, as we speak, breaking as we speak, out of Sacramento, California, is that this world record Powerball ticket, single ticket for $2.04 billion was just claimed, and they released the winner's name of Edwin Castro, I believe. Let's look at this again. Yeah, Edwin Castro. So this is just coming out now. And he's going to take the cash option. He did not appear, at least on camera, at the press conference. So he chose not to do that, but his name must be released according to the rules of the lottery in the state of California. But let me know what you guys think about this breaking news in the comments or in the live chat as it's happening right now. And if you comment, if you're watching this and this video has already happened and it's no longer live, put a comment under the video. And that could be the topic of the next live. I'm going to be addressing some comments from the previous live here shortly, but I'm also going to be taking some live questions in the chat. So definitely get ready for that. But this is super, super exciting, this breaking news. I mean, think about it. Almost $1 billion before taxes on one ticket. That is crazy. What can you do? There's so many things you can do with that much money. I mean, I can think of a billion things to do. I don't know what you guys think, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. So let's get to some of these questions in the comment in the live chat here. Anita Lakiwaska, I'm totally mispronouncing your name. I apologize about that. But says, hello, everyone. I got a ticket for tonight's Euro Millions. It's 55 million pounds in UK. I hope to have a Valentine's check, and I want to be interviewed by you, Timothy. Oh, Anita. Well, I want to interview you too, and it is possible. Thank you so much for keeping me in mind, and thanks for your comment. That's awesome. Mia K, thank you, Sorrel Fraser. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I second that, Mia. Thank you very much, Sorrel. Okay? So, all right. Okay, so let's get to some of these questions here. Let me scroll up. We're scrolling up. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Sorrel Fraser, happy Valentine's Day to you. Hope you get to interview the person. Oh, thank you, Sorrel. Thank you so much. I mean, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. And if the winner of this 2.04 billion is watching this now live, which is possible, or a replay, yeah, I definitely want to interview, or anyone else that's won the lottery. I love interviewing lottery winners. It's one of the things I'm doing on this channel, and people that have overcome the odds in life. And if you want to remain anonymous, we can do that as well. We can certainly blur faces. We can disguise voices and plenty of other things. So yeah, and I love meeting lottery winners. Amazing. Congrats, Mr. Castro, says Tracy 101. Yes, it is amazing. 2.04 billion on a single lottery ticket. I mean, that winning the lottery is crazy anyway. Winning $1 million is crazy. Winning $1 billion is really crazy. Uratan Numa, 99-cent super with the happy face and the dollar eyes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. Yes. Hey, thanks for going live. Looking forward to doing an interview with you someday soon. Mika, thank you so much. I look forward to that as well. Okay. Tim, what is the best thing, the best thing that you have manifested in your life? Well, that is a tough question. I need to think. I will get back to you, Sorrel, on that. There are so many, wonderful things. I think every day is a blessing. Every day is a blessing. We are so blessed to even be alive right now. So, Sorrel, I'll get back to you. I really appreciate your question. I will definitely get back to you. Hi, Timothy. I'm going to win the lottery and become millionaire besties. Nancy Elizabeth. Yes. I love your energy. 2 weeks ago, I was in my local mall and they had an entry for a free trip to the Bahamas for 7 days. I found out today that I won on Valentine's Day. Deborah Brown. Oh my gosh, Deborah Brown, congratulations to you. Man, we have some winners happening in the chat. It's not only Edwin, Mr. Edwin in California with a $2 billion breaking news ticket worth. It's not only Edwin. We have many winners in here. Thank you so much. But congratulations to Edwin too. And if you're just joining in the live chat, the winner of the California World Record Powerball ticket was the name was announced just within the last few minutes, I believe. Okay, Deb Brown, that's fantastic. Good for you. All to do. Happy Valentine's Day, Timothy, frugal mom and wife. Happy Valentine's Day to you, frugal mom and wife. Absolutely. All to do your beautiful manifestation channel. Deborah Brown, thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. It means so much, and to all of you as well. Let's go winners. Mamacita Clarkson. Yes, Mamacita Clarkson. I love your energy. Hope everyone has a marvelous day full of love and peace. Scenarios Shriver. I'm mispronouncing your name, but I love that message as well. Yes. Oh my gosh. So there's so many crazy things happening right now in the world. How much was your win, Evan Smith? My win was 28 million back in the day, but to be transparent, I didn't walk away with 28 million, but it was still life-changing. So, okay, let's see. Money making Duke. Let's hit okay. Money making Duke has a plan here, but I'm not sure if I can say that live or not. So, I'm going to keep going down the list here, but I appreciate your comment, Money Making Duke, and I love your name. If you won again, Tim, what would you do with the money this time around? Sorrel Frazier. Sorrel, you have the best questions. Thank you so much. This time around, what would I do? I mean, one thing that I would do that was the same exactly would be invest. But what you invest in changes quite a bit with of course how much you win, but also the times can different. They're different with what you should be investing in, because markets go like this. For instance, bonds, the rates on bonds and that sort of thing change over time. Interest rates change, so everything can change. But invest is the short answer. Not most of it, I would say, but of course celebrate. Okay, is it legal to play in a state that you don't live in? Marie Jackson. Marie, if you're talking about the United States, yes, it is. But you need to, purchase the ticket from that state. I believe that's the rule. But you don't even have to be. Last week I quoted what was on the Powerball website. I believe you could even be you don't have to be an American citizen to play, but you do need to you have to actually purchase the ticket in the state. I believe that's the rule. And the taxes, of course, you're still going to be taxed. It doesn't matter where you're from, but the rules can vary with how much you're taxed, depending on if you're going to be taxed where you live as well. But you will be taxed by where you win. That's for sure. Okay. So yes, thank you. Okay. Do you pick your own numbers? Do you pick King Joey the Ape? Do you pick your own numbers? I won on a quick pick way back in the day. People do win both ways, of course. More people win using computer-generated quick picks, but more people play that way also. Okay. What's your advice on how to manifest a lottery win? Sorrel Frazier. Sorrel, thanks for your question. So my advice is on that. I've interviewed a lot of people that are really into that, and different people have different opinions. I could make a whole video about my opinion on that, but to keep this concise, I will say, if you want to win the lottery, then first of all, you have to buy it. You have to buy a ticket. You have to play, right? You have to have a chance, because you do have a chance if you play, and it only takes one ticket to win. And if you want to get into the discussion of manifestation and that sort of thing, I would love to do that in a video that's focused on that, because I know a lot of people are very interested in that. Thanks, King Joey. Goonie for president. Okay. Heather Smith. Manifest by doing good things for random people. Yeah, I think being positive is very good. I think that, I don't know what you guys think, but I believe I don't hesitate to use the word karma, but I believe we're all connected. So what goes around sort of comes around. Be good to other people. Be nice. Treat them like you treat yourself. That's what, I think that's important advice. Please advise, because I am really into it. I've watched your video on manifesting. Marie Jackson. Okay. Well, with manifesting, I think, World Walker with the $20 super. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. World Walker with a $20 super says, thanks. This to thank you for your hard work and for creating some of the most inspirational and insightful interviews of all time, which constantly remind me the universe is watching always. Thanks, Tim. World Walker with the $20 super and that very, very kind, generous message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. That really means so much. I'm so glad that you are finding inspiration in this channel and that you're enjoying the interviews that I've done on this channel. I really, really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. This is a labor of love. I do this because I love this. I'm passionate about this, and I try to find the most interesting people that I can find to interview, and that's what I'm doing. I'm so glad that you have found these interviews inspirational. I really appreciate your support. Yes, I believe in those values too, says Sorrel Frazier, being kind to one another, and that we are all connected and we are all energy. I completely agree with you, Sorrel Frazier. I completely agree with you. Neon the Phoenix is here. Hello. Thank you so much. Gurney, it's a great channel for sure. Thanks much, Gurney the President. Beauty Roses. I really admire your Humility brings blessings. Well, thank you so much, Beauty Roses, for your support. I really appreciate that. Have you tried have you tried Helen Hadsel's spec method? Lily Carter, that's interesting because I interviewed a woman that was the contest queen, and not that contest queen because Helen Hadsel is passed away, but um, someone else, and I will put the link to that below. And so I recently learned about Helen Hadsel and the spec method prior to that interview, and so a lot of what she teaches, I mean, I with the spec anyway. I mean, I think there is definitely something to that, and I think many people do that not even knowing that it's called the spec method. I think she just sort of, what she did worked for her, and I think it works for other people. Hi, Timothy. Jose from Canada. I keep having dreams of winning the lottery. I see myself with a check in my hand. What does that mean? Jose, what does that mean to you, Jose? What does that mean to you as you're having the dream? I think that's most important. Like right when you wake up, right when you wake up. If you're into dreams, not everyone is, but I certainly am. And if I have a dream that I think has a meaning, like a spiritual meaning, or it really means something to me, that it's a message of some sort, then I try to write it down before I get too awake. So that way it's more clear, but not just what you see and how you see it. Not just that you see the lottery, that you see that you've these numbers, or it's not about that. It's about what it meant to you, because sometimes they're symbolic. It's about what it means to you. I'm in it to win it. Honestly, I will win. Marie Jackson. Okay, Marie. Well, honestly, I hope to interview you on this podcast. Then let's make that happen. Hello, Timothy. Love your work, Diego Mota. Hello, Diego. Thank you so much for your support. Hi, Tim. Sending positive energies your way. Thank you, Jose. Sending positive energies your way as well. Thank you so much. Sid says, hey, Sid, are you playing the Mega Millions? Neon the Phoenix. I'm not playing the Mega Millions today, but it is a good day. It's Valentine's Day. So there you go. Someone has to win. Some crazy stuff happening on Valentine's Day. The world record Powerball ticket for 2.04 billion was just announced. The winner's name was just announced. He's taking the cash option. So that's really crazy for Valentine's Day. Love, high vibes, Tim. You can tell you love doing this. We love watching this channel. It's fab. Sorrel Fraser, thank you so much. That means the world to me. I really, really appreciate it. High vibes to you as well. I mean, I can feel it there. I had 3 dreams about winning the lottery. It has been 10 years since I started affirming myself I would win, and it has been a hell of a journey, says Diego Mota. The 2 billion winner, chubby action figure, will be revealed tonight. Chubby action figure, the 2 billion winner. I mean, they just revealed the 2 billion winner shortly before this live started. So unless you're talking about this winner is going to come on camera, or something further, where something further is going to be revealed, but they did reveal his name and that he's taking the cash option, and that he chose not to appear in front of the cameras this afternoon or this morning, depending upon where you are in the world. So they did reveal that. I don't know if they're revealing something further, but if they are, then you know more than I know. Okay, I feel we are going to meet soon for an interview. Diego, well, it's possible. Tim, did any people that won the lottery in 2023 reach out to you for an interview? Shaguna, thank you so much for your question. I don't think I've heard from a 2023 winner yet, but we're barely into 2023. This is only the second month of 2023. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it's going to happen. Can anyone see my comments? Tim skipped through 3 of my comments. Dion Tyler, I can see your comments. What is happening here is that I'm receiving so many questions and looking at the camera that I don't see all of the questions as it's happening live, but I do try to get to all of them that I can. So if you want to ask it again, Dion Tyler, maybe I could see what's happening down there. Dion, we can see, says Chubby Action Figure. Okay. Amazing content. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Sid, I wonder, do you still play the lottery? What's your pattern like? Weekly 1 ticket, monthly one ticket. Let us in a bit, asks Sid. Sid, I do not play very often, but I will if something inspires me, if someone says, "Hey, you should play the lottery," then or something happens. I believe in synchronicities and things that happen for a reason. So if something leads me to that, then I'll buy a ticket, but not very often. I don't play like all the time, but I will if I'm inspired. I certainly would if I had a dream about it. That's for sure. Keep up the good work. Awesome interviews. I'll be giving you a call. I'm the lottery captain in our groups. That's awesome. Villain 98 HD. That's cool. It's really interesting that some places, so the rules in the United States, at least, some countries, many countries in Europe and different places, Australia, many places, if you win the lottery, you can claim it anonymously. Some places in the United States, you cannot do that. You cannot do that in some places. But in one workaround with some places in the US, this doesn't work for all states where you have to claim it publicly. But in Michigan, for example, someone claimed a prize on behalf of a group. So they had a spokesman claim this massive prize, and he was the spokesman for this group, and everyone else remained anonymous. So that was one workaround that happened in that particular state. Tim, could you give me some numbers to play? Gloria B, I wish I could. I get so many people asking for that I don't think it would be fair to everyone else. I just have this blanket rule that I don't give numbers up because I get so many requests for that. But I understand the desire and the inquiry. So thank you so much. And if I had the winning numbers, man, I wonder if I should go out and, well, I'd be very popular. I'll put it that way. Not that I'm not popular. Thank you for your positive energy and inspiration. Hope you win again soon. Oh, Damon. Thank you so much, Damon. I thought Ann Canavan was a really interesting interview. Any chance she'll come back anytime? World Walker, thanks for your comment. So Ann Canavan won £1 million pounds sterling from Northern Ireland. It was a Euro Millions game. I interviewed her, I believe it was last year. Definitely at least last year. But yeah, she's really, really fascinating. She has such an interesting story. And I would love to interview Anne again if she's available. She's such an inspirational person, and her win and how it's changed her life was incredible. You guys can check it out through if you want to scroll through the interviews I've done with Ann Canavan, Euro Millions winner. It was really interesting. Did you buy a single ticket or was it multiple tickets? For me, it was a single ticket. One ticket. Oh, you're popular, and may you become more. This is going too fast. More of my man. Best wishes, Tim. You are such a live soul. Sid, thank you so much, Sid. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. That feeling when you win, Tim, that feeling is what? Euphoric, a high, kind of like humility, you think? Tell me what you think that feeling is. Happy Valentine's Day to all. Black Quiver, happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Everyone is different, but for myself and for a lot of people that I've met that have won the lottery, and many of which I've interviewed on this channel, it is very euphoric. It's very surreal just to see the numbers matching up and to know that your life is about to change in a very, very big way. And it does happen to people. I mean, it's very, very surreal. Thank you, Surreal. Okay, Tim, I'm going to win the lottery today. Shaguna. Okay, Shaguna. Well, I hope that you will contact my team right after that happens because I want to interview you. Have you interviewed a winner who was a subscriber to your channel before they won? Sorrel Frazier. That's an excellent question, Sorrel. I don't know if I have interviewed someone that was a subscriber prior to winning. I've had winners reach out to me. I've had plenty of lottery winners reach out to me, and I've interviewed people that have reached out to me. And of course, I've invited lottery winners. And so it works both ways with how I find people and how they find me. But I don't know. I guess that's a good question. I'll need to ask people, did you know about me before you won? I should ask more people about that. I didn't check. Okay. I am so happy. Marie Jackson. Yes. My name is Tony Wright. Remember me. I'll see you soon. The Young Tubers. # AJY. The young tubers, I'm going to remember you. I'm going to remember you. Let's make this happen. If you're just joining this live chat right now, there is breaking news. There is a $2 billion Powerball ticket that has just been claimed, announced in Sacramento, California. They announced the winner's name. He's taking the cash option, almost $1 billion before taxes. It's crazy. What would you guys do with that much money? Let me know in the comments of this video or the live chat if you're in here right now, because right now we are live. I am Neon. Good luck. Okay, nice, says Tiger Lily. Have you noticed the recent large jackpots lump sum payouts are less from around the same amount before 2022? Dion Tyler asks. I have not noticed that, Dion, but that's interesting. I'll definitely look into that. Would be life-changing, says Tiger Lily. It would be. It would be so. I mean, think of what you can do with $1 billion. I mean, and even if it's not quite $1 billion, the interest that they're going to get off of that is crazy. If they're probably going to become a billionaire. I would give, and spoil myself. Just finished watching your latest video with Dr. Dean Radin. Amazing. Thank you, Diego Mota. Diego, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Diego. I'm glad that you enjoyed that interview. Dr. Dean Radin, he's a fascinating guest. He's very much, he's one of the lead scientists in the world to be studying precognition and manifestation, and that sort of thing is very interesting. Thanks, Cyril. I'm ready for your interview. It's so crazy how a lot of huge winners of the lottery are in California or Florida, says Marie Jackson. So Marie Jackson, those are two highly populated places. Also, well, I don't know. I know in California, you have to claim prizes publicly. So that's part of it too, but it's also highly populated. There's a lot of people there, which reminds me, I got a question from the previous live I'm going to get to. I have a few of them I'm going to get to, but one of them was specifically about where people are winning. And yeah, here we go. Aldoro 8134, she says, I live in Montana. I feel that we never have a chance to win the Powerball or Mega Millions. Do you feel that low population is a factor? You do a great job, but thank you so much for your question. And what I think about that is that I think you have a chance. If you play, you have a chance. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be in Iowa, in Montana, in South Dakota. People win in all of these places. It doesn't matter. More people win in the more populated places, of course, but there are more people. So it makes sense. But that doesn't mean you don't have a chance at the other places. You have a chance anywhere. So it's much healthier to think of it as you do have a chance, because you do. You absolutely do. There's no barriers, and you don't have less of a chance because you're in a rural area. That's for sure. Hello from Phoenix, Arizona. Hoping my dream comes true. John Bosco. Thanks for joining, John from Phoenix. Yes. Bigger jackpots equal more subscribers to the channel. Brianna CC. Brianna, that could be true. Brianna, thanks for your comment. Did your YouTube channel help you believe more into law of attraction and manifestation? Christopher Brown. Thanks for your question, Christopher. Yeah, Christopher, prior to starting this channel, I don't think I really understood what manifestation was. The concept of it, I think I was already doing and believing a lot of that stuff, but I didn't really understand it. I thought it was something that completely is not. I thought it was more this woo-woo, just think of it and then it's going to pop into existence. And that's not the way it works, in my opinion. That's the power of the mind, the power of our energy, of course, matters, but you also have to take action. And there's all these other, I could go on and on. I think it's so interesting though. So thank you so much. Odds do play in gambling regardless. Black Quiver. Okay. Hey, Timothy, greetings from Green Bay, Wisconsin. When a person chooses the annuity option, the lottery annuity earns interest over time. What does the lottery invest in to make the interest? Robert Romlet. Robert, thank you so much for your question. So I actually have, that's a great question for an interview I have that's coming up probably within the next week with a former director of one of the states in the state of Iowa, actually in the United States, the lottery director, and he gave away a billion in prizes. So he knows his stuff. I mean, he definitely. And I asked him about one of that exact, not that exact question, but he did speak about interest rates and how that affects the jackpot prizes. So watch for that interview coming up because it absolutely does affect the jackpot amounts, the interest rates. Okay, where are we happy? Okay, wishing everyone good luck. All dreams come true. Chantel, thank you so much, Chantel. I wish you good luck as well. Timothy, I'm ready for this interview. Neon the Phoenix. Thank you, Neon. Thank you, Neon. Watch for that. There'll probably be a preview that is released, I would say no later than Friday, probably. And then the interview will probably come out early next week, unless something changes. But that's what it's scheduled for. So watch for that interview with the lottery director coming soon. Okay. Could you do an interview with Andy Carter? He's the senior lottery advisor for the UK lottery. Sorrel Fraser. I love that suggestion. I really want to interview more people in the UK, and in Europe also, and people that have won on Euro Millions and people on both ends, people that are winning these prizes and giving them away. It's really interesting. So thank you so much for the suggestion, Sorrel. I really appreciate it. Thank God I'm a huge lottery jackpot winner now. Okay. Tenzin Chuki. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but all right. What I meant to say was odds do play. Regardless, the higher the population, the greater chances of people in that demographic winning. Of course, you have a chance anywhere, says Black Quiver. Okay. And I see Jeff Simpson is in their live chat. Hello, Jeff Simpson. Thank you so much for your support. It's good to see you. Okay. Also, in the past 700 million jackpots, the jackpot rose to over 100 million quickly in hours or days. It slowly rise between 40 to 60. Okay, I'm not. All right. Timothy, wish me luck. Neon the Phoenix, I wish you luck. Okay. So I need to get to a couple of questions from the previous live. So for anybody watching this and it's not live, put your questions below. That could be a question addressed in the next live video. So, okay. Emmanuel Davis, 5944. Do you struggle with chronic feelings of now what? You've achieved a coveted level in life. Do you have difficulty finding joy after the jackpot? That's a really good question. And I think initially after I won, I had to sort of rediscover my purpose, because before that happened, I was working 40 to 60 hours a week. My whole life was like, not my whole life, but I was very focused on trying to make money. And so and of course, trying to find a way to put myself through school, through college. So I had to rediscover, I would say, arguably myself. So in that sense, I did have to do that. And so, yeah, my favorite musician just announced a tour. I need to win the lotto to see him. Don Barite. Well, Don Barite. All right. Who is this musician? We have to know. Who is a musician worth winning the lottery for to see? Because that has to be somebody really, really, really good. If you hadn't won the lottery, what do you think you would be doing now? Sorrel Fraser. Sorrel, thank you so much. I probably would be, I don't know what I would be doing. It really turned my life on its head at a really, really young age. I think I would be doing something creative. I think I'd be doing something probably in film or journalism or maybe advertising. I have no idea. I mean, if I went the corporate route, but definitely something similar to what I'm doing, but it wouldn't be the same. I certainly probably wouldn't have started producing films right out of college, but maybe I would have if I would have moved to LA right after college or something. Okay. Did you believe in manifesting when you won at 21? No, I did not know what manifesting was. I just knew that I had dreams about things and then they happened. And so that's what I did believe in. All right. What happened to your blue shirt? I swear to God, you wear that shirt every video you post, Tim. Black Quiver. Oh, Black Quiver. Oh, we're getting crazy today. This is Valentine's Day. We got to wear some red. Valentine's Day, man. Yes, it's happening. By the way, Timothy, thank you for all your videos. Chantel, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Today I'm going to win the Euro jackpot of 30 million euro. We'll speak to you soon, Timothy. Awesome. Well, I definitely look forward to speaking to you as well. I hope that I'll win the lottery jackpot of Valentine's Day. Well, somebody's going to win. Somebody just actually Edwin. Let me pull up this name again because Edwin Castro was not seen in. So this is breaking news, guys. Castro remains private. He wanted to remain private and declined the lotto official's invitation to appear publicly at the announcement. Only his name was released today on Valentine's Day, but he chose the cash lump sum option of 997.6 million before taxes. That's amazing. That's incredible. I'm so happy for Edwin Castro. I'm so happy for this person. Tim, how did your family react when you won? My family, I mean, most people were very supportive, thankfully. Most people were very positive and very supportive. And so most. Okay. Hi from Czech Republic. I don't have a question. I just want to thank you for what you are doing. Hannah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support from the Czech Republic. I really, really appreciate that. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, Tim. All right. Do you reckon you'll ever work again in a regular job? Are you planning to? Brycey H. Brycey H, thank you for your question. I am not planning to. Well, I mean, depends how you define regular. Depends how you define regular. But, I think that I'm doing what I love doing, what I'm passionate about, which is I love journalism. I love interviewing people. And yes, that can turn into a job. I would love, I mean, I say I would love to. It's not that I would love to. I'm already doing it. I love to do that. And that can turn into a job. Yes. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Jose. You are amazing as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, in my state, you have to put your business out there. Neon the Phoenix says, have you heard back from Shane Misler? I have not heard from Shane Misler yet. No, I have not. And which reminds me of another question, but I'm hopeful. I definitely want to interview Shane Misler. For people that don't know who he is, he has an incredible story. He won Mega Millions a few years ago at a young age, but he's really, really interesting, and I definitely hope to, and look forward to that. So let's get to, I had a question here, a similar question from the previous live I'm looking for right now. Where did it go here? Here we go. Yeah, so Gary Stinton 9393 says, please get an interview with Manuel Franco. Would love to hear from him. He seems really down to earth. For people that don't know, he's also a lottery winner. He's really down to earth, and I hope his win didn't change him as a person. And yes, I would love to interview him. The last I heard, he was not doing interviews. He had received some requests and he was not doing interviews, but anything's possible. I'm keeping my hopes up, and I definitely would love to interview him. His story is so interesting. It's incredible, for sure. Hi, Timothy. You called my name. Thank you, God, and thank you, Timothy. Now I'm a millionaire. Okay. Is this Manuel Franco talking to me here? No, this is Tenzin Chuki. Well, hello, Tenzin. We will meet soon. Thanks for your video. Keeping it positive. Well, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means so much. What was the first thing you bought when you won the lottery? Sorrel, thank you so much. For me, it was a Nintendo 64. It was the latest. I am sounding like I'm really dating myself when I say that, but it was the latest, greatest video game system back in the day when I won. It was something that I could not afford as a gas station clerk. I could not afford that. And that's where my mindset and my priority was. For the first thing to buy that I could not afford was a video game system. And it was awesome. I'll tell you that. I have a ticket for Euro Millions for today. I am in Canada. Wayne Pishigwan. All right. Well, I wish you good luck, Wayne. I wish you good luck. What were your other dreams that came true? Eric Zadwari. Eric, I've been thinking about making a whole video about that because there are quite a few. So I would love to. Some of them I've talked about in some of these lives here before, but lots of things, situations, people, things that just happen. Life, it's something. Usually, I say it like it's blasé, like it doesn't really matter. But the truth is, if I have a dream about, for me at least, if I've had dreams about something before it's happened, it's usually been something impactful, something that means a lot to me, that was very important to me personally. I don't know how you don't have millions of subscribers. Your channel is wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And maybe there will be. I believe there will be at some point, actually. How much? But it's not about the numbers at the end of the day. It's about the message, and it's about connecting with people, so in positive ways. How much were you sure you were going to win? Ubuntu Entertainment. I felt like I was going to win. I mean, pretty sure I've had other dreams that were similar in nature about other things that had come true, but it wasn't just that. I had these really crazy synchronicities that happen. And some people watching this thinks that's all just a coincidence, that these things happen and then I won. I don't, I just have had so many things happen but I'm not here to try to convince anybody of anything. I'm just sharing my story. So I respect whatever other people believe. I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything, but I am being authentic. So, hi, Tim. Have you ever read any of Neville Goddard's books? Jason Evans. No, I have not, but I think I'm familiar with a lot of Neville Goddard's messages, and he's really, really fascinating. And I think a lot of what he says is very true. So thanks for your question. Yeah, Timothy, we all like attention. Okay. Tim's shirt looks more macaroon than red on my screen. Okay. Gurney for president. Well, we're rocking the macaroon for Valentine's Day then, because it's Valentine's Day, and a $2 billion winner just claimed his prize. But also, in addition to that, Leah never even knows she wore blue. Oh my gosh. So there's this whole conversation in the chat happening right now about the color of shirt. That is awesome. And yeah, so tonight, Valentine's Day, Mega Millions, 67 million, Euro Millions, 62 million last time I looked. Tomorrow, Lotto Max. No, this is tonight as well. Lotto Max, 25 million. Lotto 649 tomorrow, 30 million. Powerball tomorrow, 57 million. That is so many, that millions and millions up for grabs. And that's just those are just some of the northwestern areas of the world. There's so much money up for grabs in the lottery, but never spend more than you can afford and have fun with it. But also you do have to play to have a chance, of course, but we all know that. Okay. Have you heard of the Miracle Mile in Fond du Lac? I know, hard to pronounce, Wisconsin. If not, Google it. It's very interesting. Tons of lottery winners came from there. Robert Ramlet. Robert, I have not heard of that, but I'll look into that. It sounds really, really interesting. Okay, what did it feel like when you won, given the fact that you knew it would happen? Did it feel almost normal? No, it didn't. It did not. I mean, it didn't. It felt really surreal. It felt like a dream. I mean, normal in the sense that it was still in the flow of what was happening, but I mean, it felt like a dream. It was really, really crazy. So in that sense, I wouldn't say it was like a normal day, but I understand what you're getting at, and I appreciate your question. Do you feel, and I'd like to maybe do a video that's more in depth about that, because I don't think I can do it justice here in this short chat here. Okay, Black Quiver, do you do stock market? I don't. I have people that help me invest in things. I'm definitely far from a financial advisor, but yeah, I believe that I have been in the stock market for sure. Living the dream. Chanel City. I'm mispronouncing that, but yes, I love that. Living the dream. Can a lot of, and I strongly believe, I don't know what you guys think, but I think to a large extent, anything and everything is possible. It's one of the things I talk about on this channel, and it's true. It's so true. Like, imagine it, and that's how everything starts. It can happen. How much do the lawyers and accountants get for helping you? Jeff Simpson. Thanks for your question, Jeff. That, I think their rates really vary. It depends upon it. I mean, it depends upon many things, and how they. It's really, I can't answer that actually, because it really varies. It really varies, and it depends upon. I mean, sometimes it's on a percentage of what they're helping you with, or sometimes it's on, with attorneys, for example, you typically pay them a retainer, and then they charge by the hour, but their hourly rates vary. And so it's all over the place. Hey, Tim, glad to catch you live today. What are your thoughts on transmuting your sexual or creative energies? Luckiest man alive. Luckiest man alive. That is that. Luckiest man alive's throwing the curveball in here. What are your thoughts on transmuting your sexual or creative energies? I don't know. I don't know exactly what that means. But I guess that's my thoughts on it. I don't know for sure. I'm sure I'd have an opinion if I actually know what that means. Transmuting your sexual or creative energies. You know what, luckiest man alive? I'm gonna think on that and definitely get back to you. I do think that our energies are all connected, for sure. For sure, I believe we're all connected, and we definitely got okay. Neon the Phoenix. Yeah, how did we get talking about that? That is from the lottery to that. But hey, wherever this conversation goes is where I'm going right now, because this is a Ask Me Anything. Lottery Valentine's Day is what this is. Rather than depleting, conserving. Okay, luckiest man alive. Conserving. I think that can be powerful. I think that can be powerful. And I don't know if you're familiar with chi, but I find that concept really interesting as well, as with our energy and conserving. Not that I'm an expert in chi, because I'm not, but I believe strongly in energy, because it's proven that we can affect things outside of us. And there's all these things going on that we can't, most people anyway, don't know with their normal senses. They can't sense that. So like Austin Powers. Oh, yes. Do you feel that you will win again? Bryce H. I feel that it's possible, Bryce H. Can you, but my main passion right now is this podcast and this YouTube channel, to be completely honest. Yes, I am. Okay, but I know it's possible to win twice. It's really interesting when that happens, and it happens all the time. It's really interesting. It's incredible. And this just happened to somebody in Canada. I just covered in this lottery news video that was released, I think, yesterday. Someone won twice, but it does happen. It's not my lucky numbers. It's tonight's Euro Millions. What is the best finance group to hire? The best finance group to hire? Robert Peterson. Well, Robert, that's kind of there's a lot of excellent ones out there. I would say definitely do your research and see what fits best for you, because it really depends upon your goal, your financial goal, how much you have to or want to invest, what your goal is. And where you live. There's a lot of factors involved for who would be best for you, and how much you want to pay and what you're looking. I mean, it's all over the place, but definitely find somebody credible. That's the big thing. So there's so many more people out there that claim to want to, not claim, they do want to help, but you need to find someone that knows what they're doing. Timothy, I'm going to be interviewed by you, even if it spooks you one way or another. Neon the Phoenix. Okay, Neon. I look forward to it. Do you think the government, okay, this is coming from Futa Schleka. Do you think the government lottery choose when someone is winning? Why should they give away so much money, power to one person? I do not believe that the lottery, I mean, it depends upon which lotteries you're talking about, but for most of the ones that I cover on this channel, for all of the ones that I cover on this channel and that I'm aware of, and for most of the, like the major games, then in my opinion, they're not fixed. And which reminds me of this interview that's going to be released in just a few days with a former state lottery director in the United States. He was the state lottery director of the state of Iowa. And I got to ask him what he would say to people that are skeptical about the lottery being fixed. And his comment was very interesting. Mark Houghton has won a couple of times. Chanel CT. Yeah, and I interviewed Mark Houghton on this channel as well. You guys can look for that interview too, if you'd like. The government doesn't choose winners, but the winners are destined to win, says Nina. Okay, interesting. All right, personal choice. People can play regardless of it being fixed game or not. Knowing is half the battle. Is one ticket really enough? I feel like I must have two. Ames Delirium. Well, do what feels best for you, Ames Delirium. It only takes one to win, but do what is best for you. Some people went off, they purchased multiple tickets and they went off of one out of the multiple tickets, but it takes one for a chance to win. That's my advice. And I do have to get going in a couple minutes, guys. So I have a time for just a couple more questions here. But if you are watching this and it is not live, or if I was unable to get to your question, please put your question in the comments below, and that could be addressed in the next live video. Or maybe I'll even respond to your comment. I'll try to respond to that in writing as well. How many tickets did you buy when you won? I bought one ticket, one off of one ticket. Okay. I think that daydreaming about living in the end will help us manifest our lottery win. Daydream about living in the end. And for people that are into manifestation, yeah, I think if you're into that topic, then thinking of that existing, you're already that, then that's important. Earth Angel Sherry. Oh my gosh. Earth Angel Sherry with the $100 super. Wow. Earth Angel Sherry, thank you so much. That is so kind and generous of you. I really, really appreciate your support. This channel is a labor of love, and man, I just can't, that just means so much to me. Thank you very much, Earth Angel Sherry. So kind of you. Sorry have to watch it later, Earth Angel Sherry. Oh, so she's just joining us now, but thank you so much. That is so generous of you. I can't tell you how much that means to me. Okay, Earth Angel, that's so nice. Okay. Did you hear about the first lottery winner? Andrew Morales has a question. Hey, Timothy, did you hear about the first lottery winners back in the 1980s? One from New York City and one from New Jersey, and they both won $5 million back when the jackpot, and they both blow it. So I did not hear about that. I think what you're saying is they both blow it, they both went broke, perhaps, is what you're saying. I'm not familiar with their stories, but yeah, it sounds interesting. Do you have a harder time getting bigger winners to come on the show? D Gibbs, that's an excellent question. And I guess that, I think oftentimes the larger winners that win hundreds of millions are not in the public spotlight. And so it's more difficult, first of all, to even know who they are. But I mean, if they reach out to me, then certainly, I would love to interview someone in that situation. And I know that I will. I believe that I will. I know that I will. Okay. I am from India. Please call my country's name India. Okay. I am from India. Please call my country's name. Love your video now. I am one of the millionaires from India. I won Emirates draw jackpot, and the prize I won 777777777. Oh man. All right. Well, love to you in India. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Sorrel Fraser, 888, and the Clovers. Oh man, we have so much luck happening. Valentine's Day. So much luck. This is so exciting, guys. And this $2 billion winner, largest jackpot in the history of planet Earth, the ticket was claimed today, or at least publicly. They announced it today. The winner's name, Edwin, I believe. Yeah, Edwin Castro, 2.04 million. In Sacramento, California, they announced it. Pretty awesome. 997.6 million cash lump sum option. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. And that's before taxes, of course, but still a lot of money, staggering amount of money. Okay. What are the states where you can collect the jackpot with total anonymity and lower taxes? Hanks, that's a really good question. That is a really good question. I have a video coming out soon about anonymity and claiming prizes publicly and the different rules of different states in the United States. So watch for that. As far as the tax rate with that, I think I have to do a little more research to know which one it has both of those things, or which one's plural. I'll look into that for sure. Did you party when you won? Sonny, did you party when you won? I partied like it was 1999, Sonny, but it's not 1999 anymore. But I can tell you, I didn't go too crazy, to be honest. I didn't go too crazy. I tried to reel it in. I didn't get too crazy. I was pretty conservative. Okay. They won, but I did celebrate, of course. They won from the New York lottery. They were just poster boys, the early 80s. Okay. Just guess in South Dakota. Just guessing that South Dakota is the lowest, says Black Quiver. Okay. Brycey H. I seriously doubt it. I don't think so. How are you? But I think that it's important to be appreciative for everything that you have. I mean, think just being alive, I think, is very, very important. I mean, obviously important, but I think that we should be very grateful to be alive. I mean, in so many things in life, so many things just to be grateful for. And your monetary wealth. Here's what I think I was getting at in my head. And this is live. And this is the beauty of being live. Things are not scripted, right? So, but what I was just about to say, what I was just thinking anyway, was that your monetary value is not indicative of your dignity. So I think you deserve dignity. Like, they're two separate things, and your happiness. I know some very, very happy people that don't have much money at all. And I know some very unhappy people that have tons of money. And conversely, it works both ways. Of course, money can be very positive too. It can help free up time. It can help alleviate the stress of debt. So I'm not saying that money is necessarily a bad thing, but I think that it's not necessarily indicative of happiness for everybody, but it can certainly do very positive things. That is for sure. But I do have to get going, guys. So let's just take a couple more questions. One more question here. Were you worried about Y2K back in 1999, Neon the Phoenix? That's a funny question. So some people here probably don't even know what Y2K was, but yeah, back with the year flipping over from 1989 to 2000, there was this huge concern about everything resetting and the computers not being able to know what was happening. So I think I was, because that's what I was listening to the media, and the media was talking about. There's a lot of hype about that back in the day. That's for sure. That's a funny question. I haven't thought about that. Okay. How are you doing? You promised to make a video on how I can participate in US Powerball, Mega Millions, and Euro Millions from Africa. Michael Milky. Yeah. All right. Oh, Michelle. I'm pronouncing your name, but regardless, thank you so much for your support from Africa and for watching from Africa. I really, really appreciate it. That means so much. And yes, I have promised, and I am going to make a video on that very question, because a lot of people have questions on how you can play different games from overseas. And so I think the answer to that, or how you cannot, because I'm not promising that you can legally. I know I've heard all these things, and I've done my own research, but I want to give you guys accurate information. So I think one thing I might do is interview someone that actually, or perhaps multiple people that deal with selling these tickets, and we can hear it directly from them. but I'll make my own video on it as well. My question keeps getting lost in the chat, so I'll try it one last time. But on average, how long does it take to manifest a lottery win to win the lottery? Nina Hansen. Nina Hansen, thanks for your question. And so I think that's a really sort of subjective subject. I mean, I know people that have won that believe they have manifested lottery wins, and it took them different periods of time. And so it's really all over the map. It's really all over the map. And as far as people dreaming about it before it happens, that also there are people, it's really crazy. Some people have dreamt about winning the lottery and then they've won the next day. I mean, it's crazy. And other people, it's been, a few decades later. As far as manifestation, I think the time really, really matters for people that are into that believe in that sort of thing. So I was a teen and pasta. Your channel helped me know that this can be possible. Shah, thank you so much, Shah. Thank you. Okay, so Nina Hansen, I guess to sum it up, just do what feels best for you. If you want a chance to play, if you want a chance to win the lottery, you have to play. You have to play for a chance. So that's very important. But never ever spend more than you can afford, of course. But you never know. And if you play in the United States, these jackpots are getting crazy, crazy high, but they're getting high all over the place, even in Euro Millions. I mean, right now, as we speak, the Euro Millions, 62 million for tonight, Valentine's Day. I mean, and that's, you're in Europe. And with a lot of these games, they're not taxed like they are in the US. So it's more of the sticker prize is more closer to being accurate. Have you ever played scratch cards or Powerball? Goat James. Well, I won on Powerball, Goat James. Scratch cards I've played, but not too often. Okay. All right. I win the lottery. I'm going to fix this internet lag. Getting on my nevers. Black Quiver. We do not want to get on Black Quiver's nevers. So let's not do that. Lotto Max is 25 million tonight, says LeBron Goat. That's right. That's right. And congratulations to the winner in California again for this $2.04 billion ticket that was just claimed. But I do have to get going, guys. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I love doing these lives and connecting with you. I will be back within a week or two with another live. But in the meantime, there'll be more videos coming out, including an interview with a former lottery director. So watch for that. But thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and it means the world to me, and I really, really appreciate it. Wherever you are in the world, blessings to you. Good luck if you play the lottery, and take care.